What is going on, everybody? How we doing? How we doing? Happy Father's Day to everybody. I hope you're having a good one. Hello, Troy. Hello, Breck. Long time no see. Hello, Ark. Hello, Ash. Hello, Useless, I suppose. I hope we're all doing good. So today, fun little thing, right? Today, I had a couple different ideas that I wanted to do, but a couple of them were kind of, I don't know. They would have taken, I think, a longer stream. This one I can kind of like filter out. So my first idea today for Father's Day was, and I still really want to do it because it was fun. I had to rip a hook out of my hand today. Oh, nar. Dear Lord. You're supposed to catch the fish, not your flesh, Troy. What the helly? But so the one idea I had today that I thought was going to be fun, but we might do it a different time, was I was gonna open up the Home Depot website in honor of Father's Day, and I was gonna have chat attempt to build a house by adding things to the cart. And I was gonna give them a budget. So I was gonna be like, chat, you have 10K worth of items you can add to the cart to attempt to build a house. I thought that would have been pretty fun to see how far chat got. Um, but instead of doing that, I figured it might be a little better for us to just rank, TV show and anime and video game and etc. fathers on which ones are the best father wise and which ones are the worst. So that is what we're going to do. And I think there's like 250 people on this list, so we're obviously not going to get through the whole list. But we're going to get as far as we can. Ash's dad goes in trash tier. Which one? He was never around? Which one? Again. So we might still do the Home Depot stream, a different stream. I kind of thought of it last night, and I was like, I don't think I've seen anyone really do that before. So we'll see. That'd be fun. Let's do our cost total. Let's get into it. Useless says my mom goes in the. That's. There's a lot of things that could be said. A lot of different things for sure. Home Depot stream sounds fun. Not gonna lie. Yeah, I was gonna do that. I was also going to do a dad gauntlet. I thought about it. That would have taken a while though too. I was gonna play like Power Wash Simulator, play around a Madden, like just a couple just random shit that I was gonna do, and I was gonna call it the Dad Gauntlet. But I felt as though that might have been like a 3 or 4 hour stream, and I just don't have that time. Because I still gotta hang out with some friends tonight, but I figured I had a little time to stream. All right, for cost total, we have Simply Smart Organic Grilled Chicken Strips. This is a 2 count, 14 ounce. Useless says $12. Troy says 16. Ash says 10. It is higher than $12, but not by much. Junior says $8.99. What's going on, Junior? How are we doing? Ark says $10.99. No grass cutting or sidewalk edge. Oh my god! I literally just mowed before I clicked start stream. I could have had my starting soon screen on and then had me actually like POV mowing beforehand. Ethan's here. What's going on, Delta? Ark says $13.99. Let me put that in. $13.49. Congrats, Ark. You're the proud owner of a bag of grilled chicken strips, frozen. Congrats. All right, let's get into it. $13.99. Can somebody take Useless's kneecaps, please? Can someone please take Useless's kneecaps? Like, I don't care. Use them as a helmet or a soup bowl or something. Just take them from him, please. That works too. All right, so what are we doing today? Today, we are going to rank. Now, this list was a little different. This list was a little zesty, the way they had it ranked. They had like 20 different rankings. I know, like, who they wanted to fuck. But we're ranking them based on their character. Some of these you guys might not know. Some of them I might not know. If you do know who the character is and somebody's confused, say it in chat. Let us know. This will be a group participation. There will be a test afterwards. A little quiz, if you will. $13.99 is the new $420.69. Fair. When this idea came into my head earlier today, I was like, oh, nice. And then I searched the DILF because I wanted to see which different tier lists there were, but I didn't search tier list afterwards. And let me tell you, I saw all kinds of dicks, but I eventually found a tier list. So this is our tier list here. Like I said, a lot on it. Some are recognizable, some may not be. I know personally, I don't know some of these that are on here, but we're going to go through. We're going to see the ones that we recognize. If there's one that we come to a consensus that a lot of chat doesn't know, we're going to throw it, and I don't know. If I know who it is and chat doesn't know, I'm just going to rank it. Sir, why would you do that? Listen, all right? It was an accident. What's going on, heavy bass? How are we doing? Daddy Anakin. Yes. Daddy Anakin. So yeah, we're gonna get through some of these. If I start getting a little bored with it, we might do the Home Depot thing. We'll see. I'm gonna keep it a buck, chat. I really want to do the Home Depot thing, but I don't know how much time exactly I have. Oh, another thing, actually, real quick. Give me 1 second. Let's just go to Applebee's real quick. Give me 1 second. So, I'll also show you what I'm sipping on, because I thought I deserved a drink. Let me show you what I'm sipping on. Oh, where is it? There it is. I just gotta upload the image real quick. I put Scarlet in the image too for you. this. Bada boom. Oh, that's just her head. This is what I'm sipping on today. Nice little blueberry. That money would go further at Harbor Freight, true, but that would be cheating because we all know that some things at Harbor Freight only last like 3 months. So yeah, it's really good, actually. It's delicious. What's going on, Tom? How we doing? Happy Daddy's Day. Yeah, it is nice. All right, let's get into it. The first one we have here is I believe this is Ai Ozawa from My Hero Academia. I think I'm going to put him in C tier because I don't think he's a real dad. I think he's just dad-like, you know. Chilling, cleaning, kicking my brother out of the house. Hell yeah. Is this okay? Is this guy from Spirited Away? Is that what he's from? Ark says nah, he's S. I'm gonna put him in C for now. We can move him. Eraser's just a teacher, yeah. Yeah. I don't know who this dad is from. I'm gonna be honest. But he looks like he's from a Miyazaki film for sure. We'll put him in B. Is this Luffy's dad? Is that who this is? That's Stu Pickles? No. Don't useless. Don't you dare spit any dirt on the goat. Stu Pickles, the inventor. He's not Luffy's dad. I'm gonna put him in I don't know. He ain't from Spirited. Just looked him up. Then I'm gonna put him in I don't know. I don't watch One Piece. He was his top tier. I'll put him in B. I believe you. Is this the guy from Full Metal Alchemist? Is this the one with the dog? Is that who this is? Get Deweyed? Son of a bitch. Oh, that's Hughes. Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah. That's the guy that died. Oh, yeah, he's up there. I'm gonna put him in I don't know. Yeah, he's A tier. Chat isn't on very low latency, so it takes a minute to catch up. Oh, okay. Yeah. Yep. He's A tier. Hughes loves his daughter too much. Yeah, okay, I'm remembering now. Sokka and what's her name? Katara? That's their father in Avatar: The Last Airbender. I'm gonna put him in C tier. He was alright. Wasn't very present in their lives though, you know. But he was out fighting fighting a war. So I'm gonna put him like this actually. This guy, I don't know. Is that Metal Gear Solid? I have no idea. Who the fuck is this fisherman with the beard? King Trident, kind of terrible father. If we're keeping it a buck. Kind of a terrible father. Hear me out. Hear me out. King Trident was letting his daughter roam around the sea, finding gadgets and gizmos aplenty and who's its and what's its galore. And any of those just could have been a heroin needle, you know? Or, I don't know, fucking a crack pipe. He's just letting his little underage daughter just explore the sea like that, talking to crabs. Like, for real? You're the king. You're the king of your kingdom. You should be watching your daughter. So, he gets F tier. Bad father. Cocaine straws, thank you. Yes. The ones that I throw in the lake, those could have been in there. Puts a crab in charge of her safety. Exactly. Insane. The Florida coast. Oh my god. Crazy. I'm gonna put him in I don't know just because I don't know and I don't think the majority of chat knows. Horton's Fisherman. Hank Hill. Hank Hill is an S tier father. This man works hard for his family. He drinks casually, daily, because he works hard and deserves it. He's a man's man. Just got myself some cinnamon bites from Papa John's and about to hop on some games. That's a solid Sunday, Delta. What games you playing? Who is this guy? Who's this guy with the little shoulder flares and the ribbon? If chat doesn't know, he gets sent to the Shadow Realm. Some random dude, no clue. Bye bye. Barney Rubble. Barney Rubble. We're gonna put him in C tier because he worked hard, you know, and he was in his kid's life, but his kid was also a fucking menace. So, not really a lot of parenting going on, I would say. Isn't he from some Disney movie? I think so. I want to say he might be from Anastasia, but I don't know. I also just say Anastasia for whenever I don't know something that looks like a Disney movie. Barney Rubble's C tier. Jotaro Kujo from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. B tier father. Wasn't really in his daughter's life, but for the reason to protect her. So kinda based. Too busy tapping his hot wife. Well, in that case. But yeah. Anakin Skywalker. Jotaro was an L father. Jotaro was only not in his daughter's life because he had to protect her. That's all it was. Put him in D? Alright. Alright. I'll put him in D. I'll put him in D, chat. Now, I'm obligated by the state of New York and under federal law to put Anakin in S tier. Otherwise, I'm probably going to get knocked out. Anakin wasn't even present for his children's lives. However, he definitely, some parents had less children because of him. So, Danny Phantom's dad from the Butch Hartman show, Danny Phantom. He was cool. I would put him in B tier. He was there for his kid's life. She said, I'd risk it all, Ark. Would you even risk the women and the children? This guy is from Treasure Planet. I don't know much about him, though. So I'm going to put him in I don't know. I forgot Danny Phantom was a thing. Fantastic cartoon. Fantastic. This is from Meet the Robinsons, I believe. It's what, a DreamWorks animation? I don't remember too much about him. But actually, you know what? I'm gonna put him in B tier because he looks like he's a good father. He's a dorky professor, goofy dude. Sure, he's a good father. I wasn't alive for Flintstones? That's wild. Is this Alfred from Batman? S tier. S tier father figure. Meet the Robinsons? So Meet the Robinsons is a animated film. Like a 3D animated film. It's pretty good. It's like a time travel film. If you liked Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs, you'd like Meet the Robinsons. I don't know. I have no idea who this is. I'm not gonna lie. No idea. Dr. Doofenshmirtz? A tier father. Alfred's badass. Alfred just might win the whole thing as top tier father. Honestly. He's the only reason Batman is who he is. You ever seen Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs? They're pretty good. They're nice, like, casual watches. You know? Casual fun watches. The man with the yellow hat from Curious George. I don't trust them. I'm gonna put him in D tier. Alucard is top daddy vampire. Huh. Man, the yellow hat. You know what? I'll put him in C tier. I don't trust him though. Who the fuck is this? All right, I'm putting this in. I don't know because I'm not rating a VeggieTales. I'm not rating a fucking piece of call me asparagus. You know what I mean? I'm not rating a piece of asparagus. I love Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs. Very good. Very good story. Speaking of Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs, where is... He's on here somewhere. There he is. This is the dad from Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs. And I'm going to put him in B tier. Because he wasn't a great father in the first movie. In the second movie, he was a really good father. So... Armstrong is daddy, and I will die on that throne. I'm gonna put this guy in I don't know because I don't know who he is. But yes, Louis Armstrong is an S tier. He's a man's man. He is a father to everyone. S tier. And S tier character, just in general. Just the greatest. Chat, I'm gonna have to take an Uber to go out later. This is dangerous. Baloo. We're gonna put Baloo in C tier because he's kind of reckless, kind of careless. Even though he was a father figure in some ways to Mowgli, he wasn't exactly the greatest. And this is this Bagheera? Is that his name? Armstrong and Hughes would have been the best uncles. True. Not a dad, but dad-like. You know what I mean? Dad-like. That's Bagheera. My friend has like this big black cat named Bagheera. And he's such a nice guy. Bagheera, I think, was a very good father figure. I'm gonna put him in B tier. Batman, F tier. Batman is not a good father figure to anybody, to be quite honest. I'm gonna keep it a buck. And while we're on the I'll put him in D tier. You know what? It's not fair. I'll put him in D tier. But while we're on the subject of bad fathers, let's just get this out of the way now. Let's put Goku in F tier. Goku is an absolute shit father. Wasn't there for any of his kids' birth, really. Barely was around to see them grow up, and only wants to hang out with them when he can punch them. So, I mean, Batman's father, S tier. Where's Piccolo? Is Piccolo on this list? Vegeta is, and honestly, I would have to put Vegeta right up here in B tier as a father. Vegeta was an actual father figure to his kids. Goku was not. What is Dragon Ball? It's the spot between the asshole and the pelvic bone. Darkwing Duck is there? I know. Very strange. That one seems a little fetishized. Not gonna lie. He did take Trunks to the park in Super, yes. He did. That is correct. I don't know. This one's from How to Train Your Dragon, I think. I just don't know who it is. Naruto in B tier. Oh, that's right. Naruto is a father, isn't he? What's his son's name? Boruto or something? It's such a fucking stupid name. I'll put him in B tier for you. Mr. Incredible. Here is an S tier father who's also a superhero, but makes sure his kids are safe. S tier father. Cobra Bubbles. Is he even a father? Because that one might seem a little fetishized too. Get racked, useless. I'm just gonna scroll around and pick some that I know, because Like, I don't know this Lego set. Why is this even on here? I don't. Um, Sully from Monsters Inc. Here we go. I picked a random one. Sully from Monsters Inc. I would say a B tier father. I would say that Sully was a very good father figure to Boo in the time she spent with him. I might even move him up to A tier, to be honest. What do you think, chat? Sully is a kidnapper? Did he really kidnap, though? Because the kid kind of kidnapped itself, you know? You know what I mean? Marlin from Finding Nemo. F tier father. Lost his son. Terrible dad. Now, some of you might go, well, it's not fair because Nemo got lost. You know, the whole story was Finding Nemo, blah, 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 blah. And, you know, nope, doesn't matter. Does not matter. Maybe old Marlin, with his whole, you know, I need to protect Nemo. I need to protect Nemo. Maybe Marlin should have been fucking protecting Nemo. Huh? So he's a protective kidnapper. F tier clownfish. F tier. Krillin, good dad. Krillin, to be honest, on this list, Krillin goes in an A tier as a father. Krillin's a great father in Dragon Ball. Crush is the best dad in Finding Nemo. Facts. Facts. All facts, no print. Dracula from Hotel Transylvania. S tier father. Actually, no. C tier father. I forgot that he did some pretty shitty things. C tier father. He lied to his daughter about humans. C tier father. Marlin Suction should have turned into a female as clownfish do. True. Krillin named his daughter after his ex, as he should have. He's dating a robot. I mean, you know, what can he expect? Kratos. How are we feeling about Kratos, chat? How do we feel about Kratos? What are we thinking? A tier? B tier? Triple S tier? B tier? I have no idea. I'm comfortable putting Kratos in A tier. I don't think he's necessarily a top tier father with how much danger he put his kid in, but he did protect his kid a lot. That logic has to put Mr. Incredible down, though. So I'm okay with him being an A. I'll give him a high A, though. Let's see. The Full Metal Alchemist dad. Kind of a shit father, for real, for real. I'm gonna keep it a buck. Kind of a shit father. The vibes were off. He aborted his already born daughter and met his son to roam the wilderness. True. Ed's dad is F. Exactly. Kind of a shit father. Um, why is Mike Wazowski on here? Mike Wazowski's isn't a dad. That's another fetishized thing. Professor Oak, does this imply... Never mind. Oh, no, wait. Professor Oak does have a daughter. I like that Soldier 76 is on here for some reason. Very strange. Very weird. The dad from the Powerpuff Girls. Here we go. The professor. We'll put the professor in B tier. Anakin S tier, he was a shitty dad. He's only up there for Ash, J-May, okay? We gave here. There. The donkey from Shrek, great father. Great father, S tier. Zeus is on there. Zeus is a shitty father, for real, for real. What's going on, Mama? How we doing? I hope the boys didn't give you too hectic of a day today. Joseph Joestar, shitty father. Let's call a spade a spade. Shitty father. Zeus is a great father, but the worst dad. That's fair. That's fair. Let me scroll. Peter Griffin, that's a very well-known one. Kind of a shit dad. Kind of a really shitty dad. I'll put him in D tier. Bob from Bob's Burgers is S tier. Where is he? Where do you see him? Right here? He is S tier. I agree. I think Bob is a really good dad. I think he, out of a lot of the cartoon fathers, he portrays other than Hank Hill, he portrays like the most normal, I guess, like the most close to heart. Bearstein dad S tier. This never existed, so never existed. Was never a thing. Thanos? How are we feeling about Thanos, chat? How do we feel about Thanos as a dad? Hank from King of the Hill is a DILF. What's going on, Harry? How we doing? How was the rest of your stream? Last night, or for you, the afternoon. Trash tier. I think I'm not gonna put Thanos in F tier. I'm gonna put him in D tier. I think he really took care of his daughters at the beginning. But he's nowhere near as bad as Marlin the fucking Clownfish or Goku, you know? I think that's a fair thing to say. Phineas and Ferb's dad is going straight in F tier. The whole plot of Phineas and Ferb is them doing absolutely insane things, and their dad is nowhere to be around. But he killed half the universe? You right. You right. I forgot about that part. You right. All right. Let's see. Um, what was this guy's name from Emperor's New Groove? Pacha? Pancho? Something like that? It's Pacha or something. It's something like that. This guy is an S tier, Dad. I almost put him in Ash tier. Woo! Woo! Quick save. In order to get the Soul Stone, Thanos had to actually care for Gamora. True. And he did shed a tear. Pacha, yes. Thank you. That is also an S tier movie. Emperor's New Groove. Fantastic movie. Wait, I saw Mufasa up here. I want chat to vote on Mufasa. What tier do you think Mufasa deserves? Chat. You tossed her quick though, that's true. Thanos tortured one daughter and killed the other C tier. He's in C tier because he destroyed half the universe. You know, kind of based. Where would we put Mufasa as a father? A tier? A tier? Happy birthday, Jimmy! What's going on, Bolts? Mufasa is a B. This is where I would put it. I think this is the right spot. I'm pretty sure I killed half of a universe last night on someone's bedsheet. Does that make me Thanos? Yes. Because I'm pretty sure one time I had a picture of Mufasa up somewhere and Ash just kind of was like, hear me out. So we'll just put him there. Let's see. Who else do I want to rank on here? Omni-Man. Omni-Man. Now, I know a lot of you have watched the show. I haven't watched it personally, but from what I know, he's a shit dad. Correct me if I'm wrong. He can't be a dad. He isn't receding yet. Well, call me the father of fathers. All right. That wasn't me. Are you sure, Ash? It wasn't you? All right, he can go in A tier then. Isn't that Omni-Man? Isn't that what his name is or whatever? Omni-Man easily a D tier? Say less. Invincible's overrated? I just haven't watched it. It's been on my watch list. Same thing with The Boys. The Boys has been on my watch list, and I only watched like part of the first season. It's kind of eh. Here he is, Stu Pickles. Stu Pickles is easily an S tier role model dad. Always working hard. Always doing whatever he can for the kids to make them happy. Even worked at a toy company and made toys that made his kids happy. The mustache rides would be insane from Omni-Man. Let me just pin that real quick. All right. If the dad from Malcolm in the Middle is on here, you can put him in my tier, though. Is Tom Selleck on this list? I don't think it's a mustache list. Yeah, Stu Pickles, S tier. Nigel Thornberry. He's going in the same tier as Thanos. Hear me out. Listen. All right. Actually, we'll put Thanos down. Nigel Thornberry's a good dad, but he did kind of let his kid just run around the fucking jungle. So, where is Pokerev? If Pokerev was on this list, I'd put him in S tier. Pokerev is a great father. He is. Let me see. Who else? Who else should I... Mr. Potato Head. Excellent father. What did I do with him? There he is. Mr. Potato Head. Excellent father. He goes in A tier. Is Randy Marsh on here? Let me take a little quick scan for you. Take a little quick scan for you. Not that I am seeing. Not that I am seeing. Timmy Turner's dad. Timmy Turner's dad is iconic. I'm going to put him in B tier. Great dad. Again, just doesn't kind of like keep up with his son's life, you know? Tom Nook? Where was Tom Nook? Tom Nook. Based on how his kids act in New Horizon, I'm going to have to put him in F tier. He's a shit father. A lot of these people aren't even fathers at all. Well, Breck, I think a lot of them are just fetish-sized as considered DILFs. So, I think that's what it is. Because originally, if you look at what the tiers were on here, these were the tiers. So, these were the tiers. So, I kind of changed them. You know, I kind of changed them for the betterment of our health. Wolverine, terrible dad, but excellent school principal. Let me see. We'll do a couple more. Here, and then let me see if I can do the Home Depot thing. If not, we'll play Time Guesser. Choke Me Daddy is wild. Yeah, that's yeah. It's a little too much, you know? In that case, Keanu Reeves S tier. Should we just put that in your tier, Breck? Fred Flintstone. Fred Flintstone can go in the same tier as Barney, but just a little higher. Homer Simpson. Here we go. I'm gonna put him in D tier. Homer did have some wholesome moments, but what is he iconically remembered by? Choking his son. So, you can put him in the Ash tier. Alright. The Ash honorable mention to Breck tier. Gotcha. We'll put him up there. There. Homer wants to be a good dad. That's fair. That is true. Jimmy Neutron's dad. Kind of a sleazebag, scumbag. D tier. What was this guy? This was hello Mario. What Chris Pratt? What was his name in Guardian? Star Lord. Was that his name? Um, F tier father. Trash. Stolas and Blitzo on here. I don't know who those are, to be honest with you. To be honest, not too sure. Like I said, there's like two. Why is Plee Plee on here? Is that his name or Pui Pui or whatever? What the fuck is? The Sultan from Aladdin. He allowed his daughter to have a pet tiger. Very dangerous. D tier father. Below F tier, he gave Peter's mom cancer. Oh, that's crazy work. Oh, true. Yeah, he was a scumbag. That was in what? Guardians of the Galaxy 3? I'm not gonna rate Simba as a father. That just feels weird. Is this Rasputin from the Great Mouse Detective? Is that who that is? That's great. Um, Zeus here. We'll do Zeus. Now, do you guys want to go by lore accurate Zeus, or do you want to go by Hercules, the Disney animated movie Zeus? Because they are two very, very different things. They are two very, extremely different things. You guys want to go lore accurate Zeus, huh? Okay. F tier. um, True bolts. Fair. Tony Stark was willing to risk it all for his child. A tier. A tier parent. Five Nights at Freddy's purple guy. Hello, Jay. Hope you're doing good, Jay. Happy Daddy's Day to whoever's getting your strap on tonight. Um, I think Goofy. Wait, Goofy. How could I forget Goofy? S tier dad. No, A tier dad. Because there were some times he was, there were some times he was a little. And that's my cue to go to bed. That's fair. Manny the Mammoth was a good dad to the baby. And I think this is Master Splinter. He was a good dad too. I think that's where this list is gonna stop though for now, because I don't feel like doing another 100. Goofy is a dad. Ark. 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 Have you never seen the Goofy movie? Ark. I'm gonna need you. I'm gonna need you sometime this week, okay? I'm gonna need you to go watch the Goofy movie. It is a fantastic movie. Fantastic watch. It has easily one of the top 10 of all time Disney songs in it. I don't watch Disney movies, post Disney photos. I'm telling you, the Goofy movie is amazing. It is peak Disney. 110%. I swear to God that Disney specifically made, like, hold on. We're done with this tier list. Hold on one second. I swear to God, that Disney specifically made the Goofy movie to turn people into furries. I swear to God. And the reason I say that is because of this. Is because of Roxanne. I'm telling you, as a kid, they almost got me with this one. They almost had me. The scene where she does the little hair twirl thing, as a kid, I was like, that's it. Like, that's it. Kids got very confused. Exactly. I'm not a furry type of person. Oh, believe me, I'm the farthest thing from a furry. In fact, is this almost out of battery? Oh crap. In fact, I am probably the most anti-furry person you'll meet. But, however, Roxanne was a hear me out moment. You know what I mean? Roxanne was definitely a hear me out moment, for sure. For sure. Alright, let me see if I can do the Home Depot thing before I go do things. I have a little bit of time. Even though I just got a text from Soy that said, where are you? Let me get this up. Look at those bedroom eyes from Roxanne. It's true. It's true. This works. Okay. All right, chat. Here's the dealio. You have. And let me just bring this up. Okay. Now you have roughly $10,000. Okay. Actually, no, that's too much money. You have $8,000. Okay. $8,000. You're all honorary dads in the chat today. Every one of you, an honorary dad. I need you guys in the chat to search supplies for me on Home Depot. Okay? You can type it in the chat what you want. We need to build a house. You only have $8,000 to do it. We're going to add it all to the cart, and we're going to see how far you get. So you may begin typing your supplies. I see a power drill. Okay. Power drill. I don't know why I put two eyes in there. Which one do you want? If you're a real one, you know that DeWalt used to be the thing. Milwaukee's back in style. Just saying. Can I get a pre-made shed? See, Troy's thinking now. Troy's thinking. So we will do we'll do this drill for you. Okay. Marshmallows for insulation. I don't think you can just buy marshmallows from Home Depot. Can I get a pre-made shed? Why did that type P twice? What the heck? Oh, because my keyboard is low on battery. I see. You could spend $3,000 and this is basically your house if you would like. Troy just wants someplace to keep fishing equipment. I need soft drinks. I mean, is this what you want? We'll add it to the cart. Soft drinks. What do you want, chat? Pick your poison. There's all kinds. All kinds of drinks for you to have. We'll give you we'll give you a 12-pack of Dr. Pepper. How's that sound? We'll give you a 12-pack of Dr. Pepper. All right. Chat, you still have $4,800 to spend. So far you have a pre-built shed, a drill, and a 12-pack of Dr. Pepper. You need wood? Okay. All right. Now we're getting somewhere. We're going to take this. Quantity 1. Can I change the quantity from here? We're going to take this and we're going to times it by a bunch because we need a lot of wood, right? So realistically, you need a lot more than this. We're only going to put 80 in here because that's and we'll say that's enough to cover like basic, you know, imaginary whatever. You need a generator. I like that. That's smart thinking. A generator is a good idea. At this point, Troy isn't building a house. He just wants to live off the grid. What do you want? Do you want a solar generator? Do you want a gas generator? We're not doing a propane generator. We already know how that goes. Power saw, refrigerator, and a big ass couch. Well, if you're gonna live off the grid, you want a solar generator more than anything because gas will get a little. You want a gas one? All right, all right. Let's get Troy a gas generator. More power. That's true. It's also a lot louder. All right. Let's see. We're not going with a Westinghouse. Although that is 18,000, which is really good. All right, this should power everything, okay? This will power everything. This you should be set to power your Xbox. You can power Balatro. You're good to go. A refrigerator and a big ass couch, an espresso machine, a power saw. Thank you, Ark. Something to cut the wood would be nice. We're not going to do a reciprocating saw. We're going to do a circular saw. And it's fair. We'll get this. I have a better one, though. I'm going to keep it a buck. I have a better one. Just saying. Wait. Why can't I add it to the cart? I couldn't add it to the cart for some reason. Fine, we'll get this. Need a toilet and plumbing. That's true. That is true. A self-serve ice cream machine? Here, we'll do a mini fridge. You don't need a big fridge. We'll do a mini fridge. You will need something to keep those Dr. Peppers cold. Cubic 2-foot door. Let's do this. This is a good one. This is fine. Cables for electricity, headlights, and emergency bulbs. How about a sink? To like piss in? Let's type in bathroom real quick. Let's see if you guys can get like a little 2-in-1 combo, right? Cables for electricity, headlights and emergency bill, toilet for plumbing. You know what? There you go. Look at that. Look at that. Just get a porta potty. All right, chat. You are at $7,280. You have $800 more roughly to spend. A porta john. So, let's review what you have so far. You have a 12-pack of Dr. Pepper. Wood. You have enough wood to where you could build like shelving. You could build walls. You could build like you have enough wood where you can actually like craft a table, things like that, essentially. A generator, a table saw, a drill, a mini fridge, portable bathroom and sink, and a do-it-yourself deluxe purpose woodshed. Extend the shed with wood. There you go. Big ass skeleton for Halloween. All right. 36-inch creepy Halloween plastic realistic full body movable poses. 60-inch Halloween lifetime hanging. So there you go. Won't work without electricity. We have a generator arc, so we do have electricity at the moment. Breck want an espresso machine? There you go. There you go. Steel espresso machine, LED cold brew, and milk frother. There you go. And Bolt says a floor mat that says nothing like home floor mat. Okay. All right, chat. You have $500 more. You have $500 more to build your dream home. Cables for Wi-Fi. They don't have any routers. TV. Look at that. Five 5/8, 7-inch redhead concrete anchors. Fuck do you need concrete anchors for? And then a gun with ammo to shoot myself for living like that. What's going on, Blake? How we doing? Hope you're doing well. All right, Troy, we'll get you your TV. We'll get you your TV. Let me see if there's a cheaper TV on here. Here you go. Motorized TV mount stand, head adjustable 30 to 50 inch TV. Oh, wait, that's just a mount. Here we go. 24-inch smart TV with Google. Portable rechargeable. Oh, here we go. Even better. Boom. Cheap. Get a pole. What kind of pole, Ash? What does that entail? Red head concrete. No, Ash. We'll get your pole. What kind of pole would you like? Useless wants 5/8. Is 5/8 5 inches okay? Wait, 5/8 6 inches. Here, we'll do 5/8 6 inches. All right. Just got the birds to bed. Going to bed myself. Have a good one, Heavy. Thank you for stopping in, brother. Appreciate you. Hope you have a good night. Are you decorating your house to take advantage of the IKEA Father's Day sale? So earlier we rated like cartoon and anime and like video game dads. We ranked them. And now I gave chat $8,000 to spend on their dream home that they are building because today all of chat is honorary dads. An intruder alarm. Guys, I think I I know I told you to build a house. I think you're building a bomb shelter, to be quite honest with you. All right, how much money do you have left, chat? You have $300. A cowboy hat rack. I already have my dream home, so a dream bunker sounds like a good idea. That's fair. All right, here you go. Is this good for you, Useless? This cherry 12, is this, we'll just add it. A no girls allowed sign. I'm sorry, it's 2025. They can't sell that. Ash poll. She said she wanted a poll earlier. Here you go, Ash. 60-inch tapered broom handle. Use the rest of the money for Destined Rivals booster box. Pokemon. Okay. Here's what we'll do. We'll buy 2 of these. Okay. These will be a Destined Rivals booster box, and you can display them. It's all in one. All right. There you go. Your money has been spent, chat. Let us see what you spent your money on. All right, chat. Your dream home is a 12-pack of Dr. Pepper, a Destined Rivals booster box with 2 card displays, a 60-inch life-size hanging skeleton, enough wood to build whatever the fuck you want, an espresso machine, there's no place like home mat, a generator, a TV, some concrete wedge anchors, a circular saw, a drill, a mini fridge, an alarm system, a coat and hat rack, portable toilet and sink, and a shelter. Oh, and the pole, and a 60-inch pole. What the fuck did I tune into? Welcome in, Emma. I let chat spend $8,000 at Home Depot on their dream home. Well, I guess bomb shelter is what they decide to go with. Are you happy, chat, with your home? So what I'm going to do is when I get back later, I am going to download these images from the Home Depot website, and I will build in Photoshop the inside and outside of your house. Okay? That way you can see what it looks like. I'm sure you're all ecstatic to have a bomb shelter. I'm very impressed with the lack of survival skills in the chat right now. How about returning all of that in return for 8K worth of Pokemon cards? You can't live in Pokemon cards. Why you got a 60-inch pole? Never ask those questions to a man, for one. And two, it's Ash's 60-inch pole. Ash requested a 60-inch pole. Well, she requested a pole in general. And we found a 60-inch one for cheap, you know? Just drop by to say hi and bye. Hello, Ashy. Troy, tell her I said hello. Perfect. You guys do owe me $3.57, though. You went a little over budget, but that's okay. I'll put it on your guys' tab. Who says we need to live, degen, and sleep in the wilderness and hope you don't get mauled by a bear? If anything, I'd get mauled by a skunk. If I'm keeping it a buck. Alright, let me do a little something. Bada boom, bada bing. You can stare at Leonhart and Crane for a second. I'll PayPal you the $3.57. Thanks, Ash. What the fuck is budgeting? We all rip Pokemon cards? Well, you know. I just gotta do a little thing. So here's the scoop, chat. I have everything almost ready with the new setup. I just don't have things plugged in. Everything's moved out, everything's moved around, everything's good. I just don't have everything like plugged in yet. So I'm hoping to go live next Wednesday or Thursday with the new setup. That is the game plan. Everything will look good. It'll be kind of like a new vibe for the streams. So that'd be fun. If not, if I don't go live then, due to working, because I do have a lot of work next week, then it'll be the week after on Tuesday. Not this week, but the week after as well. I will definitely be going live, and I'll be ripping Black Bolt and White Flare Japanese. I was able to secure some packs, so we're going to be ripping that. It'll be fun. I don't know how many packs I got. So I got 20 packs. I don't know how many more I'm going to get. I can get a lot more if chat wants. When are the Space Mystery Packs coming? 2028? Yes. I actually got the stickers in for those. I just haven't done them up. I got the stickers and the packaging and everything in. I just haven't put in the time or effort to make them up. But I do have all the supplies for them. I do have all the supplies. So those will be fun. Ash is streaming on Feet Finder. That's crazy. I'm gonna look at some to see if we can raid somebody real quick. If not, then fuck them. You know. Let's take a little look see. Take a little look see. Who is live right now? Does anybody have any recommendations? I don't like a lot of people, so it better be a good one. Listen here, Fish Boy. I've offered Ashes to come over and help you, but she's been slacking. She has offered to help. And I do need to get a lot of things done. I have a lot to give away, but that's not happening until we hit whatever it's called. It's not affiliate, whatever. Memberships or whatever that is. When we hit memberships on the channel, that's when I'll do like the big giveaway stream and stuff with like Prismatic and all that other shit. But until then, that all is staying in a box. Broly is live. Let me look. La boo boo, la boo, la boo, la fufu, la boo, la doo doo. Stream first stream. The new setup. La boo boo. Okay. Let me put Broly's link in. I think Useless had a stroke. Go say hi to Broly. Say Space Daddy raids. Say Space Daddy is 6'5". Say Space Daddy is built us a house. Say Happy Daddy Day. Say Daddy went to the store and never came back. Say